This place is great.
You know, man. Ah!
That voice. Is that...
I told you I am not the foggiest who you're on about. Shut up about it, will you?
Went round with you on your travels, she did. What happened to her, lovely girl? You started with a P, rhymed with something like, hippopotamus.
Give up, will you? Honest to goodness.
Ah, now I remember.
She's
Oh,
big.
yeah.
Alicia! That was it.
Blimey.
She's the mountain. My goodness, she's enormous. So this is Mr. Drippy's mom. Well, she certainly makes big first impressions. I'll give her that. Lovely girl she was. Where is she, eh? Poplar just left her somewhere, didn't you? There's terrible. And to think you're a son of mine. And just look at your nose, mun. You should turn that thing off once in a while. You little wastrel. Cost you a fortune, it will. I don't charge myself for using it, do I, flip, mun? And I told you already, we're looking for Alicia, ain't it? Me and the young lad I was telling you about. You never listened to me, mun. Oh, you are you? There's kind of you. What are you suddenly she's listening? Are you deliberately trying to wind me up or something, honestly? Ooh, oh, there's lovely. What is it now, mun? You're looking very slim these days, love. What are you on about, mun? I'm exactly the same as the last time you flipping saw me. You're just saying things for the sake of it now. I am not. Proper podgy you were. Not surprisingly. Surprising considering how much you used to put away a little lard. Lord Lard, I used to call you. Shut up, mun. Oh, hello. Who's this then? Eh? Eh? Oh, it's you, Allie boy. Took your time, didn't you? Oh, you're little dears. Who've been going round with Mr. Drippy, isn't it? Now, which one of you is the poor-hearted one? It's the pure-hearted mun. Pure. I'm the flipping poor one. Having you for mother. Nice to meet you, ma'am. Are you Mr. Drippy's mother? That's right, my lovely for my sins. Oh, ain't he just adorable? Oh, while I remember you keeping familiars, ain't it, love? I've got a few sweeties by here somewhere. Let me see now. Oh, there they are. Sun drops. Star drops. Moon drops. Planet drop. Thank you so much. Our familiars will be very happy. It's my pleasure, love. Oh, and while you're over by here, I've got something to ask you. What is it, ma'am? Sorry to spring this on you, but out of the blue, but you wouldn't mind taking a look at my guts, would you? Huh? Crikey, you don't get much more out of blue than that, mun. I'll think you to keep your clever comments to yourself. And I thought I told you to turn that flipping lantern off. I can't flipping turn it off, and it's none of your business what I do with it anyway. I'm a grown fairy. What do you mean by look at your guts? What do you mean exactly? Do you mean like go inside of you and look for something? Something's funny going on here. Something I don't want to be any part of. Well, what is it? See, they're not coming out. Huh? Not coming out. The lilies, I mean. And the mother of all the fairies, ain't it? There's a load in there. Now, who should I come popping out a while back? But nothing, not a peep. Desperate I am. I'm not sure I understand. Right, it's like this, my mom here brings up all the littlies. That's baby fairies to you inside her tummy. once they're big enough, they pop, but it's don't want to come out. I've heard strange things in my time, but this is I don't know what this is. Okay, I'm just gonna skip past this part. Okay. Okay. Sorry for skipping a little bit of that, but the only way into my mom's tummy is through her mouth. But it's so massive she can't keep it open long enough. She needs to be laughing her head off. So why don't you just make her laugh, Mr. Drippy? Don't be stupid, Mun. I've been off the circuit for years. I'm very particular, see. New material only. And his set is old as the flipping hills. So why we can't help? Never mind. We didn't mean to come to this island anyway. We'll just leave it, shall we? No, we shall not, Drippy. We have to do something. You're right. Proper worried about those littlies I am. Let's go and look for someone who can make the old girl giggle, shall we? But how? I don't know anything about comedy. Oh, there's a famous theater over in the fairy ground where us fairies cut our comic teeth, called the Cavity Club. Is it? It is. And since I taught a couple boys down there everything they know, I reckon they'll be happy to help us in our hilarious mission. You taught them? This I have to see. Alright, let's go find the Cavity Club. Thanks, lovelies. Counting on you I am. Drippy's back. Yeah, that conversation gets a little weird for me. So, to sum it all up, it's basically, she's the mother of all the fairies, and she wants us to go and find them. Why they're not coming outside there. You can put 2 and 2 together if you know what that means. I'm not going to go into detail.
Hurry up, man, they're on already!
Look at that. They have a little stage and everything.
Take that. Thank you and good night.
Put everyone to
Rubbish they
sleep.
are these days, man.
How long is this going to go on for? This is embarrassing.
Crikey, another stinker. Well, if it ain't my old pals Smiley and Surly, how do you boys? Drippy, how do, mun? Long time no see, eh? Never mind the small talk, you pair of layabouts. What are you doing back by here? I sent you to spy on the flipping Shadar, didn't I? Ah, well, you see, we just popped back home to get some cash to continue funding our espionage, ain't it, though? We've been working our socks off, mun. Got a tidy bit of info just the other day, we did. See, what is it? Shadar, see, well, he's what the mun spit it out. He's got all the horns on his head, ain't it? Well, I know that, don't I? I've seen him in the flipping flesh. So, the news you were getting for while you were a doll, Mr. Drippy, it was from... That's right, Dolly boy, Smiley and Surly here were my eyes and ears on the ground. Training up some new talent, are you? How do? I'm Smiley from Smiley and Surly. And that they look a bit wet, mun. And this one by here looks like he'd pinch the dummy from a baby's mouth. You cheeky little. Don't take it personal, mun. It's just his way. It's why we call him Surly, ain't it? It's better than grinning your face off all day like a giant gormless idiot by here. Anyway, nice to meet you all and all that. Nice to meet you too. Are the fairies you said you trained, Mr. Drippy? Can we get them to help us make your mum laugh? Oh yeah, it's the least you can do after letting me down in your spying duties. You heard Mom's all clogged up with littlies, ain't it? Is it? They're serious. We've not heard that, Mun. Hang on a minute. You two don't... Now I get it. What is it, Mr.Drippy? Well, it's like this, see. We've been here all this time, and neither one of these two cracked a single joke. It's worse than I thought, Mun. They're broken-hearted. Huh? What? Ah, so that's it, Mun. I was wondering what was up with us, like... Trust you spotted, Drippy boy. Proper sharp-eyed you are. Hold on a second. Does anyone have a clue what these lunatics are on about? Oh yeah. Well, it's like this, see. We fairies' hearts are made of all parts of different types of comedy. Pieces of art, we call them. You mean like pieces of heart that human hearts are made of? Well, it's not really the same, but it helps to think of it like that. Fair enough. Anyway, when we lose a piece of art, we become Artbroken, see? Just like when humans become heartbroken, you mean? Nah, Mun. What are you on about? Completely different it is. What doesn't sound like it? Heartbroken people just act all weird. Folks who get heartbroken have it much worse. They stop being funny. I know, terrible, ain't it? I don't quite understand. I get it. This means we're in trouble, right? Because we need to make your mum laugh. Make mum laugh? You're kidding, ain't you? We couldn't make a laughing son laugh. What a pair of laughing gas, Mun. Sorry, no can do. He's right, Mun. We tried to give him a second barrel, but he sicked up, didn't he? Sad, really. We thought he was giggling at first. Flipping useless you are, the pair of you. Still you are heartbroken, I suppose. Alright, we'll help you. You will, tidy. A proper legend you are, Drippy boy. If we don't get funny soon, we'll have to split up. Imagine after 17 years. If split up. That's the first I've flipping heard about it. You're right, Mr. Drippy. We should help them. Just like you and Oliver helped me. Tidy, that's decided then. Let us get pieces of art together and give these boys a laugh injection, shall we? Nice one, Drippy boy. You don't want to see us split up, eh? What do you keep going on about splitting up for, Mun? We've never said nothing about it. Righto, Ollie boy, get your piece of art gathering hat on and reckon 8 should do. Sound about right to you? Come on, let's do it. We can't let them split up. How many times, Mun? We're not splitting up. Hello? Oh, you literally, you got a minute. Nah, Mun, I ain't. I got homework to do, ain't it? Homework, pop. Pull the other one. The other one. Listen, you got 2 pieces of art to spare. Nah, Mun, I ain't, Mun. I've got homework, honest. I'm supposed to grow these seeds by here, but they ain't much sprouted. Not sprout today. Looks like they need a bit of helping hand. You got anything up your sleeve that might do the trick, Ollie boy? Oh, we can use quicken growth on that, I reckon. Flip, Mun. Look at that, Mun. Flew up, they did. Amazing. That's my homework done, Mun. Tidy. Mun. You've saved me right in ear bashing off Mom. Pieces of heart was it? Here, ta. Ta to you too, Littly. Try and do your homework next time, though, eh? Pieces of art. Well, there's one. 100 guilders. One of these got... I ain't going to let my appetite get the better of me. I can't resist it. Just got to be strong. What's wrong? You seem kinda tense. It's alright, Mun. Just having a little bet with my buddy by here. Gee, what kind of bet? Oh, we're seeing how long I can go without eating one of my beloved lard pies. A little test of the old willpower, is it? Nice. How long have you been at it for? Only 5 years. 227 days, 2 hours, and 4 minutes, and 16 seconds. Jeepers creepers. You've been doing it that long? That's some flipping serious restraint. Serious flipping restraint. Here you've got genuine talent there, man. Fancy sharing a bit of it with those who need it? Sharing it? Go on then. What do I have to do? Oh, you don't have to do anything. Just hold still there 1 second. Is that it? Well, I won't lie. Sounds proper weird, but go on then. Thank you very much, Mr. Fairy, sir. Hang about, Ollie boy. You've already got some of that in your locket, ain't it? Can't go hot. Oh, oof. That sucks. Cranky, you're still going, are you? Of course I am, man. There's life in the old fairy yet. Can I help you with something, Drippy boy? As a matter of fact, you can. Got any pieces of art going begging? How am I supposed to know? My cleaner's run off, and I can't find flipping anything. And this floor ain't gonna sweep itself now, is it? Ain't it? I wouldn't be sure about that. Would you reckon, Ollie boy? We got broom broom. Finally get to use that. Cranky, look at that. The broom's up and started moving all on its own. How did that? Never mind. I ain't looking. A gift horse in its mouth. What was it you said you were after, Drippy boy? Pieces of art, was it? You're not to look. There's one just by here. Haha, come to daddy, Tomlin. To the. This one's got one. How do you open? Who's that? Oh, how do? Yeah, they're open, man. Boring, but open. Alright, Gary Funface. Don't die of enthusiasm. I'll make it quick. Anyone hereby got any pieces of art? We can have pieces of what? Nah, you got any decent food? I can have the stuff they serve by here is rubbish. That's not very nice, is it? Can't blame you, man. You mind if I've eaten by here? Hang on, Ollie boy. We can whip something up with your magic, ain't it? I think secret ingredient should go good, right? Yep. What's this? Flip, man, this is delicious. You restored my faith in food. Piece of art, was it? Here you go, you deserve it. That'll do nicely. Don't go stuffing yourself silly, will you? How do, man? Meowsers, Drippy boy. How long you been? This is practically unheard of. Blimey, you're chippy. Listen, got something to ask you. I have. You got any pieces of art? Dunno, man. I've been flipping the cold so bad lately. I've not the chance to do much but shiver. It's been, preposterous. Cranky, man, poor old you. Ollie boy, do you think we can help the old feller out with a quick spell? Proper what? Chili? I didn't listen too well, but... Meow, I'm on flipping fire. What did you do that for, you prat? Hang about. I ain't cold no more. I'm lovely and toasty. In fact, there's praise-worthy. Here is what you were after. That is tidy. Well, we'll have it, that. Oh, I can stay there now. Your customer is a percent time. I mean, you're the first humans who we've ever had stay by here. That's perfunctory. Well, it'll make a change for a usual riffraff if you have cluttering up the place. But riffraff or not, their memories still fill up the old wizard's companion, ain't it, Tidy? attractions of the world, Fairground in Tahiti. Also, I want to save my progress. That would always be good. We didn't have to do that though, but I wanted the book. Book piece. Morning, did you have a tidy night's sleep? Hope so. Travel safe now. There's a couple over here, so. How do? You alright? I need a piece of art or two, mun. You got any? Long time no see, Drippy boy. No pieces of art around by here, mun. Ain't had much laugh about lately. See? How come? What's up? Well, I got these horns on my hand, ain't it? And lately, they've been hell of a long. And now they're proper heavy, killing my neck they are. Hear that, Ollie boy? Sounds like a job for a spell-casting superhero, such as your fine young self. Oh, we have burden. Would that be good? Thought we had one called burden. Yeah, here we go. Slowing there. Oh, slowing. Oops. Spring lock, match glamp. Quicken growth, rejuvenate. Bridge, spirit medium. Puppetry. Frostbite. I'm just gonna start going through them at this point. I don't think we have the spell. Yeah, we don't even have that spell. We need to make them all lighted and eat it. Hang on. You ain't got that spell I'm thinking of. Someone around here might do. Though, let's ask around, shall we? Oh, that stinks. Nature's tongue. God, how did I ever end up in this nest of gnomes? Oi, who are you calling gnomes, you cheeky little flapper? God, how you know how to give a goal of fright? How come you can understand me? Well, never mind. It's just nice to have someone unburden myself to. Here, take this. One good turn deserves another, eh? Levitate spell. Thanks. Glad to be of service. Huh? It's a page from the Wizard's Companion for a spell called Levitate. Why would a seagull be carrying a spell that makes you float? It's obvious, ain't it? He likes a bit of light reading. Ba-boom. Jeepers. Oh, now we have Levitate. So, let's use that. Crikey, it feels like the weight's been lifted off my shoulders. Horns. They feel like more like flipping feathers, light as they are. Nice one, Drippy boy. Here, have a piece of art what you were after. Tidy Tamon. You guys will hate fairies by the end of this. Let's see now, what was the special boards today? Flip. What's wrong? Ugh. What the heck is that smell, mun? That'll be special, I reckon. Sausage and custard omelette. Oh, sorry for that loud noise. Gee, that sounds interesting. You could say that. Yeah, this one's going to be a toughie. Gotta listen to me. That's not my style. Bring it on, mun. That's what I meant to say. Huh? You're going to try it? Of course I am. There ain't a special I haven't tried yet. They've got proper weird ones and all. Now that's what I call brave. He's got courage coming out of his eyeballs. He sure does, Mr. Drippy. Mr. Fairy. Would you mind sharing some of your courage with us? My courage, you say? Course not, mun. Go for your life. You'd have to borrow for a few bucketfuls before I notice the difference. Really? Gee, thanks. My voice is gonna hate me after this. Not gonna lie. Hee hee, stop it, man, it tickles. It's nice way though. In a nice way though. Excuse me, can we have a word, man? Hoo hoo. If it isn't the legendary Drippy. Hoo, nice to see who. Stop it, you. You're making me blush. Listen, you got any pieces of art lying about? You look like the type who might have. I'm afraid I can't help who. Just hoot now. I've just broken this giant jar, see? Who'd have thought I could be so clumsy? Crikey, that's unfortunate. You're lucky we stopped by. I reckon the young buddy by here can magic it back together for you. Well, that would rejuvenate. Ha, yahoo! It's fixed. There's lovely. Who really been huge help. Here, have this who. For who? Mun, don't mind if I do. Ta-ra. Oi, oi, can we ask you something quickly? Ah, what is it? Oi, Drippy boy, it's you, how do? Not bad, mun. On your lonesome as usual, I see. Here, you've not got any pieces of art on you, have you? I don't have time for that now, mun. I can't get this flipping lid open. Lid lock, eh? Wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Ollie boy, got any spells that'll pop this jar open for our friend here? Well, that would be spring lock, since it just said lock. Yes, it's open. Thank Flip for that. Now I can finally have a nice pickled egg. Mun, suppose I'd better give you something for to say thanks, eh, here. So you did have one tidy. That wasn't it. Oh, the Cotter Master. Is this place open or what? Hello, customers. Flapping heckman. Drippy boy, is that you? Of course it is, you big div. You got any piece of art handy? We need, I don't know, about 8 or so. Call I might have, but I'm a bit busy at the moment. Pressing flowers I am, see. Well, I would be, only the stone I'm weighing them down with ain't flapping heavy enough. Crikey, we can't let traditional fairy handicrafts like that die out, mun. Don't worry, Allie boy. Here's probably got just a spell to help you. Oh, the burden spell that we almost accidentally used on that guy. There it is. Burden. Caw, heavy as anything it is now. That'll press my flowers to perfection. That'll give me something to crow about to the boys. Mun, you're a proper flapping legend. Let me see now. Pieces of art was it? Think there's knocking about somewhere under here. Let's have a look. Tidy, Mun. I think that's all of them. Tidy, that's the full complement of 8 pieces of art we put together. Let's get this package over the Smiley and Surly. Bring the life of the laughter back into their miserable lives. They're probably still moping around down by the Cavity Club. Let's get back there, shall we? You mean the place with the big outdoor stage? Sure, let's go. Boys and girls, I just want to take a second and say to go and check out my friends' channels on the channel section on my page. And one of them will be on the ending of this video, on the ending card. Please go check them out. They're all pretty cool people. Okay, see y'all later. Have a great day. Peace out, and keep being spooky.